Hi all, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to discuss about grade 6 chapter 5 separation of substances. In that we will see page number 35 and 36. These two pages we are going to study. Now, before starting this topic, let us understand what is the meaning of separation. Separation means to move apart or to take apart. Suppose you might have observed sometimes that in a bunch of wheat which your mom brings from the market, there may be 2-3 grains of dal also in that. So how do you separate it? You just hand pick it, pick by your hand and separate it. Why it is necessary to separate and what are different ways to separate? That is what we are going to study in this chapter. So let's begin with one PowerPoint presentation which I have for you. In this presentation, let us see what examples. These are examples I have mentioned, different types of examples where we do the process of separation. So tea leaves separate from liquid by strainer. So when your mom makes tea, the strainer is used. From that, the liquid passes and the tea leaves they are left behind. Why do we do this? Because tea leaves they taste bitter. So to separate them, we use this strainer and we separate. This process we call separation. Next is grain separated from stalk. In the fields, when the grains they grow on the stalk, they are removed from the stalk and separated because stalk we don't want, we just want the grains. So we want a useful substance and we remove the unwanted substance. Next, milk is churned to separate the butter. Butter is used to make the clarified ghee. That ghee will be then used for various other processes. But to separate that ghee or butter from the milk, we need to churn the milk. So milk, after churning, the butter is separated and the rest whey which is remaining is also can be used in making some of the food items. So this way we see that we can separate the things to an unwanted thing from a useful thing or from two useful things to be used separately. The next process is ginnings. Ginning process separates cotton seeds from its fibers. Cotton seeds are then taken to take out the oil from them and fibers are used to make the thread. Both the products are useful to us, but we are separating because we need to use them separately. Next, when you eat the poha, there might be some chilies in it and you remove the chilies by your hand because they may be very much spicy and you don't want to hurt your mouth. So that way we separate. Let us see a few more examples. Those were the examples already mentioned in your textbook. These are the new examples which I am giving here. Next, petrol, kerosene, crude departed from the are separated from the crude oil. Why? Because this crude oil contains lots of substances in it which can be separated and which all are useful for different in different ways. Next, metal separated from its ore. You know, metal iron, copper, all this metal are there on this earth's crust and it is buried inside the earth. From the sand, from the extra material, we have to separate a pure metal. So that also is a separation. Next, grains are cleaned by separating the stones. These grains are cleaned by separating the stones. We remove the stones by our hands. Vegetables are separated from fruits by vegetable vendor. Simple example. Your mom will bring coriander at home and separate good leaves from the pale ones or the black ones or yellow ones. Next, this is very important. Oxygen is separated from a mixture of gases to be supplied in the hospitals. You would have always heard that in hospital oxygen was given to the patient. For the patient to be given oxygen, you need some pure oxygen in it. More amount of oxygen in it which has to be separated from the mixture of gases. So that is also type of separation which we do. So this is a table from your textbook. Why do we separate substances? This is very important to understand. So for examples, they have given separate stones from rice. So what is the separation process? Separating the stone from the rice. What is the purpose for which we do the separation? To separate two different but useful components. There are rice which is useful and stones we throw away. And the stones, what do we do with the separated components? We throw away. We want the rice which is good and we throw away the stones. Churning milk to obtain the butter. To remove non-useful components. Why we do this? Because there are non-useful components which has to be removed. And we throw away the impurities. Separate the tea leaves. There is a process. Why do we do this process? To remove impurities or harmful components. And we use both the components. Tea leaves which is separated can also be used as a manure in the plants. So this is the way we do the separation process, and these are the purpose of doing it. So purpose of separation is to remove harmful substances from the useful substance, or to separate the substances which are useful. Both of them are useful, but we need to use them separately. That's why they are separated. So this is the reason why we do this process. So I hope this introduction part of this chapter is clear to you. So now let us move on to next topic, that is methods of separation. In this we will discuss first method, that is hand picking. Hand picking, very simple to understand. Hand means you use your hand to pick the objects, or to pick the substance, or to pick the unwanted things in the mixture of any substances. Suppose there are grains in your home. A new wheat has come in your home. Then your mom will sit with the sieve and sieve it, and with the hand picking, if any stone or husk or broken grains particles or any grain with the holes in them, they will be picked up and separated apart by the hands. So this method, in which the hands are used for separating the impurities from the useful substances like wheat, rice, pulses, that is called as hand picking. Hand picking is a very easy method, and this method is done when the impurities are very less and which are easily visible and which can be easily picked up by the hands. So this type of method of hand picking is used for cleaning the grains. Mostly it is used for cleaning the grains. So I hope this topic of separation on page number 36 is clear to you. Thank you for watching.